Hey everybody, welcome back to another NASCAR Diecast video here today. This is the NASCAR Freak, and this is the 40th review of 2024. Wow, and just in 10 months, as we're in October, this is the 40th review of 2024. While diecast consumption has been absolutely through the roof, but I got more diecast for you guys here today. Well, this is some 1990s diecast. I have on the bottom is the 1998 Sterling Marlin Coors Light Chevrolet and the 1999 Mark Martin Winn-Dixie Ford Taurus for the Busch Series. I'm going to review for you guys here today. It's going to be a very short and simple one. And with that, let's get into it. Starting out with Sterling Marlin's Coors Light Chevrolet Monte Carlo. So here is the 1998 Sterling Marlin Coors Light Chevrolet Monte Carlo out of the box and off the base. The reason why it was on a base in the first place is because it is a beer die cast. It's got a beer company basically on the car. It's not basically meant for children, but basically more for the adults. But, kids basically collect these anyway as well. And, parents let them, parents let me basically have it. So, they understand. I understand basically what it was all about. But before I got this thing off the base, I've actually had to figure out the hexagon screw bit I've had to use because it was very, very kind of difficult. I thought we didn't really have one in the right size, but it turned out we did, and we got this thing off, which I'm very happy basically about it. And I also had to clean this thing up because the previous owner that actually had this die cast was a little dusty, so I had to wipe off the dust on the front grille and also in between the rims and stuff like that just to get the dust off. But otherwise, this thing is looking pretty good. We're going to go ahead and go over this die cast now. Sorry basically for a little bit of a long intro on this one, but I had to talk to you guys basically about the details of what was going on. Here is the Monte Carlo nose with cooler light on the hood. And by the way, this is Team Sapco Racing, the team that Felix Sabatas owned before it was going into Chip Ganassi Racing at the time, but really cool that we have this. There is the left side right here. This just looks better basically having a Coors Light car rather than the kid-friendly car. By the way, I do have this, but I have it in the kid-friendly version. I just wanted this because, it wasn't an impulse buy, but I just wanted something kind of a little bit more realistic. But here is the decal in the back. It says original Coors on there, Coors. And here is the right side die cast here, same side as the left. And that is it basically for Sterling Marlin on the 1998 Coors Light Chevrolet instead of the kid-friendly version. I have the kid-friendly version. Now I have this one. I really recommend you guys to pretty much get the Coors Light one. If you don't want the kid-friendly version like me, get this one. This is actually, by the way, the Racing Championship one is actually a promo, I do believe. And the Action one is just Action, and there's no promo into that. But, man, recommend you guys get both, and that is it basically for Sterling Marlin. I apologize basically if this was a little bit longer on this one particular car. I just had to kind of go over the details of what was going on, and also with this in general. But we're going to go on to the final diecast in this review, which will be on the 1999 Mark Martin Winn-Dixie Ford Taurus in the NASCAR Busch Series. So here's the final diecast in this review. It's been the 1999 Mark Martin Winn-Dixie Ford Taurus for Roush Racing in the NASCAR Busch Series at the time. Really cool. I've been searching basically for this one for a long time. I have ran into this a lot, basically in the Racing Champions Edition, but it kept having the roof logo basically say most career wins. In 1998, they actually made it like that with the most career wins logo on there, and it actually also transitioned into the 1999 cars, which I wanted to avoid that, but at least I did. Therefore, I went out with this one because it didn't have that logo on there, and plus this is a Hot Wheels diecast, not a Racing Champions diecast. But we're going to go and go over this now, starting with the front. And there it is right there. There's the Beef People and Winn-Dixie on the hood. There's the Ford Taurus nose. I'm going to move on to the left side now. In the original recording of this, I said something I probably shouldn't have said. And there it is right there, ladies and gentlemen. There's the left side. And there's the roof right there. And then here is the decal in the back. It says Chex Drinks on the decal and Winn-Dixie on the back. Here's the right side diecast here, same side as the left. And that is it for the Mark Martin 1999 Winn-Dixie diecast here. If you guys are looking for this one, I recommend you guys to get this. I'm going to give you two recommendations. the two recommendations I have basically for this diecast is to get this in the Hot Wheels edition, because you won't run into the roof logo saying most career wins, or you can get this actually in Racing Champions, but you got to get basically through the NASCAR rules line, which actually gives you like a little template and stuff like that. If you remember a little while ago with the Jeff Burton diecast review I did based in the 1999 one, it was on the NASCAR rules version of that. And Mark Martin basically therefore is also on that line. But I really mostly recommend the Hot Wheels one a little bit better, because it kind of looks a little bit more realistic with the mold of the Ford Tauruses. But that's just my personal opinion. But you guys just, man, recommend you guys to get this. Man, just get it while you can. Just get it without the roof logo I was saying about earlier. But that is it basically for this review. And yeah, so that is it basically for this review with this diecast and everything. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys like and comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next diecast review, because diecast will be basically being made a lot basically for the 2024s, and hopefully diecast consumption could be really big basically during this month. But that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys in the next one. So, God bless, guys.